Fuck them both. I hate them. Yeah, I gotta hop off. I'm not a Raiders fan, but you're really fun to watch and connect with. Much love. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that. And thanks for the sub.
Appreciate your country. Yep, yep.
I know you asked me if I was going to stay on for a while, and I looked up to see how many are watching. It's tough for me to want to get off right now, even though I've been on for
Yeah,
like 2.5 hours.
yeah. You got about we got about 60 to 75 people in the building. Salute to you guys. Salute to
Yeah,
the
I
chat.
appreciate it.
Appreciate you. Yep.
You know, I'm
Yeah.
yeah, I can only imagine how many have popped in and out throughout the thing. I mean, I've seen a lot
You
of
got
different names, and I've never
you got
seen.
you had about a 80 at one point in the building. So for sure, you
Wow.
make sure you guys check in, hit that like and subscribe button for Jeff. You guys can. I don't have anybody in my channel yet, but if you guys do, make sure
Patriots
you hit
Nation.
that
There is
like
no
and thumbs up.
Patriots Nation. There is no Patriots Nation. Get over that. It's Raider Nation and Nation only.
That's
Remember, there's
funny.
only one nation, Raider Nation. You're not Patriots Nation. Get out of here. Stupid logo, the flying fucking Elvis logo. It's the dumbest and ugliest logo in the NFL. I'm sorry. Go back to the Pat the Patriot down in the stance. That's such a better fucking logo. That flying Elvis is just stupid. Football looks like hand soccer. It's a soft game with lack of violent hidden. Whatever. Probably a rugby fan. Whatever. I don't know rugby anyway. So Bengals got a good offense, but the defense is awful. I'll tell you what. If you guys end up with our guy Patrick Graham to come in as your defensive coordinator, your defense is
Yep.
going to step up. Your defense
Yep.
isn't awful.
No,
That
it's not.
defensive end you have Henderson. That kid's fucking good. I'd take him in a heartbeat. That is a good goddamn player. Up the Ravens. Yeah, we beat
Okay.
you. Why are you in a Raider room?
I know. Let me
Come here talking shit to the only one of the teams that beat you this season. Okay.
let me put this guy. Hey, yeah, make sure you guys don't spam. If you guys on here from different teams, that's cool. Just make sure you put some, say something
Yeah,
relevant.
I put him in
Not
timeout for
you.
now.
Timeout. Bye bye.
Hey,
So
my
you
opinion. What's up,
finished?
brother? How you doing? Who do you want as a coach? Any chance? No, do not want Chucky 3.0. Do
Mm-mm.
not want him. I am fine with Ben Johnson. I am fine with Pete Carroll.
Yeah.
Those are the first two I would like. After that, if we offer it to either one of them and they turn it down, um, then at that point I'd have to reevaluate who I think would be a better fit. Todd Monken's not a bad option.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, Jesus Christ, just watch tonight's game. You know
Yeah.
what that offense did tonight. You know,
Yeah.
Steelers defenses they're no slouch. You know,
Yeah.
Phantom Glory Country. The Bengals offense only has Burrow, Chase, and maybe Higgins. Our O line is terrible, and it doesn't help that the refs don't help either. The refs only help one team in the NFL, and that's the Kansas City Chiefs. Used to be the Patriots, but now that the Patriots are no longer a thing,
Yeah.
they're an afterthought. The
Yeah.
Chiefs it's all about the Chiefs. You know that.
Yeah.
Mahomes is the golden boy. You got a salute from D-Mass, so he's on your channel.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Appreciate you.
Awesome.
Yeah, he's on mine. Yeah. Appreciate
Anybody that's on my channel, make sure you pop over, hit Jay's channel. Uh,
you.
excuse me. Jay,
Just
say your shit.
yeah. Yeah. Just Raiders Baby Podcast. Just Raiders Baby Podcast. Make sure you guys check in, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications. Cause see, I'll be doing shows like this. Shit, I'm fucking sick, and I'm over here jumping on. I'm like, I'm gonna jump on this chat real quick. My guy Jeff, it's kind of hot, so for sure.
How
Yo,
about
really
them
quick though,
Cowboys?
really quick.
Oh,
Yeah, really quick. If you guys come in from another team, that's cool and all. Just make sure you guys come correct. You guys talk shit. Say where the fuck at least what team you're rooting for. Don't be like fuck the Raiders. Be all incognito and shit because
yeah.
we're gonna rip
We
you,
want
man.
intelligent banter, not the oh, you
Yeah,
suck.
yeah. Don't be all incognito. Just fuck the Raiders and not say shit. Where you from? Come on, man. Like if you're gonna give it, you gotta take it. That's how it is. Come on, man.
Let me get through the rest of this chat. I'm a little behind here. How about them Cowboys? What about them?
They ain't doing nothing.
They're going to the Super Bowl. Who's going to the Super Bowl? I hope
I
you
don't
don't
know.
think it.
The Ray. Oh, he probably says the Ravens or something. I think because I think he was talking about
I,
Ravens right now.
Oh, I mean, obviously they still got a shot because they're still in the playoffs. But I mean, you still got to get past Buffalo if they win tomorrow, and then someone's still got to get by the Chiefs. They're still the Chiefs. They're still the defending
Yeah.
champs until someone beats them.
Yeah.
You know, you got to prove that you can beat them, plain and simple.
Yeah. Hopefully the Bills can clip them because I think those are going to be the guys.
All right. Go Eagles.
I don't know why Eagles.
I think, to be honest with you, I have a feeling Philly's going down.
Salute, Moo. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah.
Because they got Tampa Bay, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Tell you, Tampa's my dark horse this season in the playoffs.
Yeah, they good. I like Baker.
Oh no, Tampa's got Washington. Never mind, I take that back. Oh, they got Green Bay in Philly. That's right. Green Bay's no cakewalk either, to be honest with you.
Nope. They good, man.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Time for Raiders Day. What's up, Cat Daddy? How you doing, brother? Thanks for popping in.
Yeah. Azam, appreciate you for tapping in, brother. Make sure you guys check in, hit that subscribe. B-Point.
Hi, I love the Raiders. I'm good. That's
what
we're all about here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Cowboys suck. I won't disagree with that. Not at all.
Cowboys just doing as well as the Raiders.
Yep.
Yeah, we're both even keel. I mean, the only difference is that we don't say we're gonna go to the Super Bowl every year. That's the only difference. But we're about the same kill, bro. I like Trey Lance. I like what I saw from the kid in preseason. I don't know if they're gonna keep him or not. That'd be a waste if y'all let him go. Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at that if snatch that dude up for like backup QB.
Fuck the Gators, Broncos. Yeah, another intelligent watcher tonight. Hey, how you doing?
I know.
Good luck tomorrow, buddy. You got Buffalo in Buffalo. The only thing in your favor tomorrow is it's a 1:00 game and not a night game. If it was going to be a night game, it'd be freezing fucking cold, and you're lucky the snow didn't hit them. Because if they would have gotten snow up there, oh good God.
Yes, sir.
Cowboys can still make it to the Super Bowl. Not this year, they're not.
No. Buffalo Bills.
I do want the Bills to win. I hope that's what you're getting at.
Yeah.
But if you're a Bills fan, I'm cool with it too. I don't mind the Bills.
Yeah, they're cool, and I hope they clip. I hope they clip the Chiefs. That's what. Salute, Mike. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Yes, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button on both channels if you guys are tapping in.
Detroit and Buffalo are due for a Super Bowl win. I just think that's a beautiful matchup.
That would be a really good game.
It's two great high-flying offenses, two fairly evenly matched defenses. Special teams are probably about that. I mean, I just think that would be a tremendous, entertaining Super Bowl. I really would. I really would. I would be hard-pressed to pick a winner out of the two. I would like to see Detroit win it, like I said earlier, because I think that only increases the chances of us getting, if we're agreeing to hire Ben Johnson, I just think that solidifies it because, again, like I said, it'll be, okay, I've been here for a few years. I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish. I won a Super Bowl with this team. I helped mold this team and build it to what it is. I did my job. I got my ring. I'm leaving, and I'm going to go and try and do it again with the Raiders. You know? I think if they don't win and they make it to the Super Bowl, he may not want to leave. It may be tougher for him. I think he still would.
So you saw the morning show. So one thing that I said is that it looks like Ben had a really good interview with Tom and them, and it looks like he's the leading candidate for that. It was a really good, strong, positive interview. So you never know. It looks right now, at least Ben is the front runner. From all we know. But shit can change.
Will the Raiders take Dak? We asked is a 7th round pick. That would be a no. I don't want Dak.
No.
No, I'm good.
No,
I wouldn't even take him for free.
No, I mean, shit. I mean, let me tell you something right now. I mean, if you want to do something with Dak, you got to take on his contract. That's a whole shit in itself, man, for somebody who's kind of a mid-level quarterback.
I'm not wasting a draft pick, even on the 7th round for him. You want to cut him and we'll pick him up in free agency? Okay.
Yeah.
Put him on your
Maybe.
practice squad. See who picks him up.
Yeah. He might be the next backup for sure.
We going to get
100%.
Travis Hunter. The Cowboys are. We're not getting Travis Hunter. I can tell you that right now. There's no way we're taking him. He ain't going to make it to us anyway. I know initially when I started my whole take on how we should do it, that was my thought process.
Yeah.
That's back when we had the number one pick. I was like, we should take Travis Hunter. Don't take one of the two quarterbacks. Do some other things. There was a whole. I don't even want to bother saying it now because it ain't going to happen now because we don't have the number one pick. But I had a whole thought process laid out, right down to what number picks we would trade, what we would get. It involved us taking Travis Hunter and not a quarterback.
Right.
But
I don't think he'll make it to 6.
It was a good idea. I kind of think I almost had rundown a little bit. He was kind of starting to follow a little bit, but once we got knocked out of that first round, first pick, he changed his mind.
Yeah, for sure.
Cam Waters, Shedeur Sanders, neither in my eyes. I know Jay feels different.
I would take honestly either or. And right now, honestly, it depends who's going to be the head coach. That's going to determine whether or not they're going to go up or not. That's how
Jay, would you still be willing to trade up to move back into the top 3 to get one of them?
Me, myself, personally?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I kind of had a little change of heart about that. If I stay at 6, I'm getting like T-Mac, right? I'm getting a receiver. That's my take.
You get one of 3 players. At number 6, you get one of 3, I think.
Yeah,
and
but if I'm
T-Mac,
Trey Harris, I would say T-Mac, Trey Harris, or Jaden Higgins from Iowa. Those are top 3 guys. Or if I go defensive, I am getting Abdul Carter.
I think Abdul's the one to pick no matter what if he's there.
That'd be funny if somebody does snatch him up before 6.
If they do, then that means we still have a shot at hopefully T-Mac and Johnson from Michigan as the cornerback. So either way, we're still going to score. We're going to still get one of the best of those 3 because I think those are the best 3 right now.
Yeah.
Could somebody take him ahead of us, Abdul Carter? Yeah. I saw a mock where they had him falling as far to Carolina. I don't think he gets past us. If he's there for us, I think we take him. Because if you go with the mainstays that we already have on defense up front now with Wilkins and we don't look at getting rid of Max in a trade, what kind of a combination are those 3 up front? Good God. You're talking Carter on one end, Max on the other, Wilkins in the middle, re-sign Spillane.
Beast mode. They're just going to be tearing up dudes,
Bringing another linebacker in free agency because Divine Diablo, he's going to be gone. I'm fine with that, too.
Oh, for sure.
Go Raiders. Who do we like and want in the draft? I think we just kind of pretty much said that.
It's all about
on to that one. Sorry, Clemson.
I
didn't see it post ahead of time. What do y'all think about Antonio Pierce firing? I don't think he was qualified. Was he out? Was he out experienced in our division? Because I look at it based on our division. I don't look at it throughout the whole NFL. He was definitely the lowest of the 4 coaches in the division. You got 3 bona fide winners in the other 3 teams. 2 have won Super Bowls. 1 has won a national title in college. Been to a Super Bowl. Coached against his brother in the Super Bowl. First year with his new team takes them to the playoffs. Granted, they lost because they suck. Sorry, I had to throw that in there if there's any Charger fans in here. And I don't really care because the Charger fans have been coming all over, coming into our channels and shows all the time lately.
I let them have it on Instagram. Make sure you guys tap into my channel. I just posted up the reply to the Chargers. They came in and tried to talk shit all this week on our show. So fuck that. They got lit up, bro. Got put on notice. Fuck around.
I'm upset that I wasn't crazy about them letting him go. But now I see, now that it's done and over with, what are you going to do at this point? We can't change anything. What's done is done. I don't like the way it was done. I don't think they kind of punked him, I think. Not firing him by not firing him after the game and then letting him do that press conference.
Yeah.
What's your take on that?
I mean, I think I've been pretty vocal about it. I mean, that's mad disrespect. How are you gonna let a man who despite his experience, despite his record, no matter what, this guy came into the building every fucking day at 3 a.m,
Hmm.
grinded, showed up to work with these guys, actively try to win games. Obviously, did he make mistakes? Yes, made mistakes. No doubt about it. Right. There was a little bit more to it, right? Because we had all the injuries. It's hard to put wins together when you have injuries. Not making excuses, but if you felt if you knew, hey, I'm gonna let this guy go, I'm gonna go out and get a brand new staff, brand new front office. That's fine, but do it the right way. Don't let the man go up there, make a fool of himself, think he's part of the future, and then you go fire him the
Field these
next day.
questions too. Yeah,
Yeah,
the questions
you
that were
know,
being asked of him. Yep.
yeah, Mark fooled everybody. Mark got the best out of everybody. Everybody, even I don't give a fuck who it was. It was NFL insiders. They had them saying that man is safe, and then
Yep.
next thing you know, they fired him.
Well, that
That's
was
some
all the
bullshit.
headlines. That
Yeah,
was all the headlines. Oh, AP
yeah,
safe. It looks like they're bringing him back for another year. I
yeah.
went on Monday night with Leo and Rundown on the show with the two of them, and I said, that was the most relaxed and like massive weight lifted off his shoulder
Yep.
in that press conference. That's the most calm and collective and happy I've seen him all season.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he ends the press conference saying, "Well, now I got to go meet with Tom Telesco and Mark Davis to discuss, where we go in 2025."
Right.
Not knowing that future doesn't count, it doesn't include you, pal.
Yeah.
They
That
fired
all
you the
sounded
next
like he's
day.
gonna stay. Yeah. That
Yeah,
all that all sounds
you
like he's
know.
gonna stay.
And I think the other thing that kind of bummed me too that this week was, they release the Raiders put out a press release that Tom Telesco is staying on as the GM, and then 2 days later he gets shit canned.
Hmm.
And I kind of understand why they kind of did it now because it makes whoever's applying for the head coaching job makes the
Right.
position a little bit more enticing because now he's going to have a say and he's going to be part of who's coming in as the GM because they're going to hire the head coach first, then they're going to get a GM, and then the two of them are going to work on bringing in the coordinators they want together,
Right.
and
Right.
now it's on free agency, and then it's on to the draft and scouting and all
Yeah.
that, and now we're moving,
Yeah.
and
It's,
now we
it's
got
literally
shit to
right around
talk
the
about,
corner. Mhm.
you know, because right now it's tough to talk about draft. It's tough to talk about free agency because you don't know what type of scheme
Yeah.
teams are going to do. Oh, I want to go back to this one. If you could choose a different QB and a new wide receiver from any team in the NFL, who would you pick to join the Raiders? Ew, that's a good question. So we're playing basically we're playing Madden right now. We're gonna pick our top
Uh,
quarterback and wide receiver we want to put on our Raider Madden roster,
yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna put them on a real NFL field after that. You go
Yeah.
first. You
Who
you
would you
pick.
choose if you could choose a different QB and a new wide receiver from any team in the NFL? Who would you pick to join the Raiders? I don't know. I like.
I guarantee we're gonna be different.
We are gonna probably be different. I don't know. I like. I mean, I like Darnold. He's doing good. I probably would go with like Josh Allen, man. Josh Allen's been like pretty fucking solid. I think they're gonna do good things. And you know what? I feel the Bills team could be a little bit better. He had maybe like a different type of receiver. I think they'll be fucking phenomenal. I think they're just like that one missing piece for them to be like really fucking good. They'll be like they'll be like the fucking Chiefs from the East. They'll be that type of powerhouse. I think they're just like one or two pieces away from that. They haven't been able to really like get it. They got Amari Cooper, but I don't think he's the one. I don't think he's the one to go ahead and make that happen. Receiver wise, mm, I mean, I like T. I like T Higgins. He fucking. I like. It would be either T Higgins or Chase. One of those two guys.
So you're
If I
sticking with
if,
the
if I
Bengals
could
wide
pick it,
receiver.
right? Like I got a blank check. I'm
Hmm.
just gonna this. You get whoever you want. We'll make it happen for you. All right, cool. These are my guys. Those are my two guys.
All right, so you're going
Allen.
T. Higgins and
And
Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're definitely going to be different.
Yeah.
I think you might be surprised by what I'm going to pick.
All right.
Shoot. I'm going with Jaden Daniels from Washington. I would take Jaden Daniels as my quarterback. I want the youth.
Yeah. Okay.
And I want the playmaking ability too. I mean, I just watching what he did this year.
Oh yeah.
I think with the right,
this is rookie year.
I would take him.
Only better.
I mean, everybody wanted him on the Raiders to begin with, so I would take Jaden Daniels, number one, as my quarterback.
I like that.
For my wide receiver, I'm going youth again on this one. I'm picking another rookie. I'm going Marvin Harrison Jr. I don't think he's in the right fit in Arizona. I think I don't think he's got the right quarterback with them. I don't think he's in the right offensive scheme down there. He has too much potential to be non-existent on that team. You really didn't hear much about him this season. You really didn't. I think a pairing of those two together in the pros would be amazing. Seriously. I think that would be a home run. You know, even if he's a half of what his dad was, good God, give me a break. You know? That's who I think would be good. What do y'all think about getting Fields for a QB? I'm not opposed to Fields, but
I'm not opposed to Fields either.
I'm not crazy about it either. I want to see Detroit in the big game just to see how Ben Johnson does as a play caller and scheme. Yeah, I mean, we're going to be able to see it during the playoffs starting next week.
Yeah,
you know,
it's in next week. Yeah,
I mean, everybody that's a Raiders fan, anybody that's a Raiders fan, better be paying attention to that game in Detroit when Detroit plays.
I think it'll be a big spike for tuning into Lions games. And
anybody that's a Raiders fan, if you're not watching that game, I don't know what to tell you, but. That's your potential new head coach. You want to see what he can do? Watch that game. Rewatch last week's game against Minnesota. You know, see what they did there. Minnesota's defense is no slouch. You know? Baffling that the best Telesco can do with a QB was Minshew. I think that was just a bad decision, period.
Yeah, that was. Oh, sacked out. I replied to Mike, but let me tell if he's still watching, it's at Just Raiders Baby Podcast. That's Just Raiders Baby Podcast. You guys make sure you guys tap in, hit that subscribe button for sure.
Raiden Rimmer, do you think you'll get Ben Johnson? I kind of hope so. That's kind of who I'm in the corner
looking that way.
Now.
It's looking that way. Yeah. So y'all know I covered this in the morning show, but so yesterday was Ben Johnson, Aaron Green, Spags that interviewed yesterday. So we know now that the interview with Ben went really well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I haven't heard anything bad about it. Like I haven't heard anything come out with, you know, it wasn't a good interview, and you know,
they said strong. He left a strong
no
presence.
No counts for Jesse. No, don't trade up, please. Don't trade up. Not for a quarterback. I agree 100%, brother. I can't see that happening. I don't want to see that happen. This is why you all lose and you need a QB. Yeah, no, I mean, I agree. I know we need a quarterback. I just don't think those two in the first round are it. I'm sorry. I'll argue with that right up until the moment that we draft them. I'm sorry.
That's Jeff's take. I think it's going to be up to the coach. I do think we need a quarterback. That might happen if it's Ben Johnson. That's probably going to happen. You're going to make that trade with Cleveland. I still think you can make it, even though Watson tore his ACL. I think that's still possible. You're just going to have to swing in the pot and convince these guys to go ahead and take their guy at second or third. That's what I'm saying. It's up to the head coach. So whoever gets hired.
This right here, if this happens, I feel bad for Carter. I already feel bad for Myles Garrett because he's stuck in that team right now, having to deal with the shit that they've got for quarterbacks through the years and their non-commitment to doing anything to help that team. You've got a great talent in Myles Garrett that is just stuck on a mediocre team. And that's going to same thing happen to this guy. Yeah, they're going to be great on defense. They can't fucking do shit on offense. You know, I think that would be a travesty to that poor kid. You know, I just think it would be horrible. Bro, taking up 2.5 times the average oxygen. What the hell are you talking about?
I don't know. I don't see the Raiders
I
getting
don't see the Raiders getting any better when the turnover rate is high on coaches. Yeah, I mean, let's hope, like we said earlier, that this whoever we pick here sticks for once.
Yeah, they got to do it the
keep
right
going
way.
through this.
Yeah, got to do it the right way. You got to have some guy here for at least 3-4 years to really put something together. It's hard. We saw it. Hard to do shit in 1 year. Almost never happens.
I'm not even going to entertain the answer on that question. It was off your channel.
Yeah. That one.
Who you got, Eagles or Packers? Oh, I think I'm going Packers on this one.
Yeah, I like Packers.
For two reasons. One, I just think they're going to win. And two, my daughter's a Packers fan. So I'll support her team tomorrow.
I don't mind the Packers. I don't like Jacob Serra, but that's
what are your thoughts on people calling AP a DEI hire? Yep, ignoring that comment too. Yep. Everybody wants to make it about race and all that diversity and all that shit.
It's not. What it was fan base wanted AP. That's what it was about.
Yeah. And you want to ask that question? Go on The View and ask them. They'll answer it for you.
Yeah.
I say build up the defense first. Bring back the 70s style Raiders, mean and nasty, but not a team that commits stupid penalties. I mean, we're partially getting that right now with JPJ. You know, he's been told I don't know how many times this season already to not be aggressive by the refs.
Yeah.
You know, the refs have had to tell the coaches. They've had to tell him himself out on the field, don't be so aggressive. And I'm like, fuck you, no. You be all the aggressiveness you want to use it. You know, that's what we need.
Yep.
No class on how they let AP go. No, absolutely. It was just absolutely wrong. Oh, you just did that? That's that.
Yeah.
Raiders. What's up, James? How you doing, brother?
Yes, sir.
Brock Purdy. Oh, I think he's answering the Brock Purdy as the quarterback.
Yeah, the quarterback. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think everybody wanted us to draft Jay Daniels.
I was a big fan of that.
I would have too, in all honesty. Yeah. You know, I would have taken him because it would have been made sense if we would have been able to move up and get him. That's when your draft equity being used to draft a player that early is useful.
Yeah.
Not in a situation like this year. I'm sorry. Because, again, neither one of these two are going to come in and stop for us anyway. Go Birds. You sound like you're Boston.
I'm not a Boston fan. Laker fan.
My accent might seem like I live in New England. I'm in Rhode Island, but I don't mind the Celtics, the Red Sox, and the Bruins. The Patriots can fuck off for all I care. I can't stand the Patriots. I hate the Patriots with a passion. I don't care if they never play another game in the NFL again. I don't care if the team folds. I want nothing to do with them. I hate them. That's why it's painful for me to have Brady be involved in this team, and why I was so dead set against any talk whatsoever about Belichick getting involved with this team.
Yeah.
That would be the final nail in the coffin for me. And like I've said before, you wouldn't see me on these shows anymore because as soon as we start winning, if Belichick was here, I would be getting into fights left and right and fuck people up, and I'd be in jail. So to save face and to not get thrown to jail, I don't want Belichick or any more Patriots shit. I would have taken Vrabel because Vrabel was there as a player, not as a coach. Did his own thing in Tennessee. That's a totally different situation. Got it, Jay. All right, so I guess he's set
for
now.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
You all sound too intelligent to be Raiders fans. You're all trolling. All right, well, I appreciate that then.
I know, right?
Thanks, buddy.
Ball with the Raiders.
Oh, another one was Raid Oz. Yeah, that's the New England accent in me, Raiders. I just had to watch the Raiders. Get that off of that. Oh, there you go. That looks better now. Okay.
There you
go. Let's see. You guys are frauds. You're from Boston.
Bro, I don't sound like from Boston, bro. I'm a Cali guy, bro.
I've never been a Patriots fan, even when I was a little kid. Absolutely not. My dad was a Pats fan. The only thing I have that's Patriots in my house or on me personally, I have a tattoo that's actually got the Patriots logo on it, but it's a Raider demon pulling them down into the depths of hell with a bloody nose and a black eye.
Yeah.
So that's the only Patriots logo I have on me.
There you go.
But the one thing I do have that my dad left me after he passed away, he had a autographed picture of Adam Vinatieri scoring the winning field goal against the Raiders in the Tug game. I can't get rid of that because it was my dad's. My dad was a huge Pats fan.
Yeah.
I still have that. I don't have it up somewhere in my house, but I do have it, and I'm not getting rid of that. That I'll pass down to my son or my daughter when the time comes. But I do have it. I can't get rid of that.
Yeah.
The View, good answer. Thank you. So if it's not about race, what else can it be about? It's not like Pierce was burning it up as a coordinator. Mayo, the same. These are real questions. I can answer on the Jared Mayo thing.
I'll answer it too. Yeah, go ahead.
I can answer on the Jared Mayo situation because I only know about the contract because of where I live. I know people, like I said, think I'm a closet Pats fan, but I'm not. It's just I happen to live where I am. Just like Jay living in Arizona, I'm sure he knows a lot about the Cardinals because
I'm in New Mexico, but yes,
New Mexico
Broncos, Broncos
all right,
and
fine.
Cowboys.
Well, somebody like Leo that lives in LA or guys that live near another team, but you're a fan of the Raiders. If you watch anything to do with sports in the area, that's what's on the news. You got to deal with it, and football-minded people talk no matter what team. But with Mayo, what they did in New England was he signed when Belichick was the coach. They signed in Mayo's contract. Part of the wording of the verbiage was he was the next. He was basically the one that would take over if Belichick left. It was already written in his contract. So that was a way to skirt the whole Rooney Rule thing, already instill a replacement for Belichick when he was gone. That's why Mayo was there in the first place.
Yeah.
But I think by the time he took over, Vrabel wasn't available at that time. But now that Vrabel was available, I think that's why they let Mayo go, because they had this opportunity to bring Mike Vrabel in. He's already come here for the interview with the Patriots. It's going to go to him. I can't see them hiring anybody else. They'll do the Rooney Rule thing and do their due diligence. They'll cross their T's and dot their I's. But it's going to be Vrabel. If it's not, I will be shocked. I will be absolutely blown away if it's not. I know what's his name. Aaron Glenn refused to do the interview for the Patriots. He doesn't want to do it.
Yeah.
So probably because he knows it's going to Vrabel anyway. So why am I going to waste my time? And I don't blame him. I'll let you give your answer.
Well, David, to your response on Pierce, I mean, look, brother. Y'all know that last year, everybody in the nation was calling for AP to be the head coach. It is no mystery. It's not a race thing. It was the fact that Antonio Pierce came in, changed the culture around when you had toxic culture and with Josh McDaniels, who literally was destroying the team with all toxicity and getting rid of players and all that shit. And then when he left and AP filled that void and he turned that team around and he was the rah-rah coach and we got 5 wins off of that team, off of that roster, everybody wanted to run it back. And obviously we ran it back, and when shit didn't work out and then they saw the way that we played and they saw the team that got put together, 10-game losing streak, they got rid of the guy. It wasn't about race. It was the fact that Mark Davis decided to go ahead and listen to us, listen to the nation, listen to the fan base, and he gave them what we wanted, and that was Antonio Pierce. That's basically the bottom line to it. It wasn't anything to do with affirmative action or anything like that. Jeff spoke to the Patriots situation, but I mean, as far as for us, it was just the whole fan base wanted AP. That's it. Hopefully that answers the question, probably. But yeah.
And also, I mean, the players, like you said, the players had a huge impact.
The players,
especially Max
it wasn't just us, my bad. Yeah, it wasn't just us. It was the players. Max was a big proponent of bringing AP here Literally, Max was like, "I'm not gonna play next year if AP ain't my coach." Was like, "What the fuck is Mark Davis gonna do?" Yeah, well, this is what happens when you let the fucking prisoners run the fucking insane asylum. You know what I mean? Appreciate you, Raider Jester, with the sub. Thank you, brother.
Raider Paul, I pray to God that the Broncos lose tomorrow.
Yep,
I
same.
hope they do.
I hope.
One and done.
Take
I mean, the
all
Chiefs
the
already.
West teams off.
Chiefs already. Chiefs. I mean, the Chargers already fell into the normal thing.
Yeah.
One and done. We made the playoffs. All right, good. Do something with it now.
Yep.
Oh no, we're gonna go out and lose. No, that's what we thought.
Yeah. Exactly.
No shocker there, right?
Yeah.
What's up, Salute Paul? How you doing? Thanks for coming in here.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Paul.
it.
Appreciate you, brother.
What up, Dory?
What up, Kyle? Appreciate you, brother, tapping in.
You guys are legit. Great football talk. I would love to have a beer with you guys. I might be biased, but Eagles win this game. Yeah, I mean, cool, it still could go either way, to be honest with you. I don't think anybody's got an over edge over each other.
It's a pretty even game.
Yeah, I mean, I would. I mean, you got two of the best running backs in the league playing each other.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you got Jacobs and you got Saquon. I mean, all right there alone, you've got Justin Hurts going against Jordan Love. Now, the problem with Hurts is just coming off that concussion. He finally got the clearance to play. Is that going to be a hindrance? You know, he takes one hit. What's going to happen? I don't know. You know, nobody knows. I mean, we've seen what happens with Tua. You know, Tua's come back, taking another hit, and boom, next thing you know, he's doing the crip fingers and he's out cold. You know, so it's like, you know, what the fuck? You know, defenses both match up pretty evenly. I know the Packers are a little slim based on injuries from last week. The Eagles, obviously, I think they have a better wide receiver core. You know, with the Packers, especially with the Packers losing, Watson last week blew out his ACL in that game. You know, that hurts. That hurts a lot. You know, I will it be a shootout? Possibly.
Maybe.
But it's gonna be a tight game though. Still, I think I really do. It's gonna come down to the running game. It's gonna be ball control, clock management, who can burn the clock the fastest. It's gonna probably come down to who's got the ball last.
For sure.
This is lining up to be a really good game.
Yep.
Yeah.
So.
NorCal. OC Nation. As a Lions fan, I feel like AP deserved another year. I mean, that's what most of us felt.
Yep.
You know, we really did. I was willing to give him another chance. I know you were, Jay.
Yeah. I mean, you got to put a team together for the man.
I think most of us in our community that we deal with all the time on here, you know, like Leo and Rundown and all that, I think they were all okay with giving him another year.
Yeah.
You know,
can't keep smelling it.
Kyle never should have been fired. Let's see. All I'm trying to say about the race thing is if I'm having heart surgery, I want the best guy, not the black guy. The Rooney Rule is handcuffing the owners. Facts are facts. Piss has not done anything. Did he come with a super resume? No,
nobody's disagreeing with that. The fact is, the hire wasn't based off race; it was based off the players and the fans wanting EP to come in and take over. That's it.
I just don't like how things turn to that, and you know that's why sometimes if I see a comment come up, like I don't even want to entertain it because I'm not getting roped into that. Not that I'm going to say something I shouldn't because I'm smart enough and I'm not going to do something stupid like that. You know, I don't have. But
we all know anybody who's big on the Raiders, anybody who's a big time Raider fan knows the deal. It was all between the players and the fan base. They called for AP to go ahead and then come in as a head coach. That's just what it was. So, you know, whether you like him or hate him, that happened. So he's gone now. So wish him best of luck.
See, I'm not surprised the Texans beat them. Number one, they were playing at home. And number two, the Chargers they get this mystique where they just can't win in the first round. If they do, it's because they got extremely lucky on something stupid.
Yeah.
Not like they didn't try. I'll tell you what. You know who played his ass off today in that game was McConkey. That kid
Yeah.
had a great game.
Yeah, he
He
did.
really did. I mean, that kid fucking lit it up.
Just couldn't get on the ball most of the time. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all.
Who was your guy's number one pick? I've already said it. Abdul Qadir. If he's there at 6, we're taking him. That's my feeling.
Yeah, I got T-Mac at 6 if we're going to move up.
Screw the Pats. Damn right, Paul. Screw the Pats.
I still ain't cool with that. So ain't cool with the Tuck rule. Yep.
You know, the Tuck rule for me, it's obviously memorable because of what it was, but it was also kind of a dark time for me too, because I just had ACL surgery done like a week before, so I obviously wasn't going to be able to go to the game. Couldn't really go out and go to. I mean, it snowed like a son of a bitch here that day, so I wasn't going anywhere. So I'm laid up watching the game. I owned a 2-family house at that time, and my cousins rented out the first floor, so we were all down on the first floor watching the game there. They were all Pats fans, and I remember when Woodson knocked the ball out of his hand, I literally, in a massive long ass knee brace from ankle to freaking waist, jumped up like an idiot, started jumping up and down. I'm all excited because we just got the turnover, the ball's ours. I'm like, yeah, I'm yelling and screaming. And then someone goes, wait a minute, they're reviewing. I said, reviewing what? So I sit back down, I watch, and then I just sat there as they're all cheering now because they get the ball back. And I'm just sitting there like this. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
No, same too. I was ready to pull out my hair.
Then the Patriots end up winning it.
Yeah.
And now because we had so much snow and where I live, the street that came down the side of my house was a massive hill. Wow. They were all out there sledding and having a fun all the time. I went outside, but I'm standing out there with crutches in the snow. And I just look like the poor kid that was, with his friends. They went sledding. I'm standing there with a broken leg. I can't do a goddamn. I couldn't even enjoy the slide of going sledding at that point. I was so miserable. So fucking miserable. Who's your guys' number? Oh, we already did that one. I hate the cheeseheads, but I believe Philly is frauds. Green Bay is from the north and battle tested. I mean, they both are. I mean, they both made it to the playoffs, numerous times in the last few years with the current teams and with some additional pieces.
Yeah.
Both teams are coming in with a big additional piece, and that's the running backs for both teams.
Yeah. I know.
I mean, the good thing for I want to see Green Bay win also because of Josh Jacobs. I still like the guy. I still respect him for what he did for us while he was here. I'm happy for him that he's making the playoffs in his first time, and with a new team.
Sure.
I live in Texas, got to deal.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. I got to deal with a couple of my buddies are Cowgirl fans, and one of them is actually he's my team lead, and I'm like, he tried to talk shit about Raiders. I'm like, bro, don't be throwing no fucking stuff. He's like, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Exactly. Shush your mouth.
You guys think it's even on both sides? You're crazy. Position by position, they have nobody better. Shake my head. What are we talking about? We're still talking about the Eagles-Packers game?
Eagles-Packers, yeah. He's talking about Eagles-Packers. So he's a Packer fan. So
I still think they're more evenly matched out of most of these teams playing.
I don't give a fuck. I just want to see a good game, bro. That's it.
I do too.
You just whatever. You think they're number one defense? Go for it. I don't give a fuck, bro. I just want to see a good damn game tomorrow. That's it. Yeah.
Shootout on the number one defense, y'all nuts.
That's why I said
any given Sunday, man, anybody can beat anybody. I mean, we proved it.
You never know. It's a playoffs, man.
Where's the Ravens fans that were in here giving me shit earlier? Don't come in here and talk to a Raiders fan because we're one of the teams that beat you this year, so you got no say in this room.
Yeah.
As a Bengals, a Ravens fan, come on, go find a Ravens channel. It was based off race.
He's talking about AP.
I'm not getting into that.
But okay.
By the way, if y'all don't treat Max right, we're bringing him home to Detroit.
For draft pick.
Tell your GM to call Oz when we get one, and say that. Hey, what do you want for Max? Well, what do you offer?
50% off Ben Johnson too. Fuck it, bro.
yeah. Can we have Ben Johnson now?
Well, actually, you don't hit the salary cap, so I don't give a fuck. Mark can pay whatever he wants. But Hooker, fucking give me Hooker, bro. Yeah. On top of that, I don't want Hooker too.
I think the Raiders should take the best head coach available. Not that it matters anyway. Raiders suck. I mean, right now, I'm not going to disagree. We are pretty shitty. Woods
I mean,
in
we are,
Michigan,
bro.
yeah.
But no, I mean, look, dude. I mean, obviously, you're not a fan, so whatever fucking team you like, that's cool, dude. But I
There
mean,
you
we
go,
do things the right
Sacktown
way.
Raider Mike. Screw
Yeah.
everybody but them. Eagles 41, Green Bay 24, and it's
All
basically a
right.
blowout. They score in the last couple of minutes. Remember me, boys. I'll remember.
All right. Let's see if
I'm
it
old. I
happens.
tend to forget fast, so I
Bro.
probably won't remember. Cowgirl fans, no. So you're an Eagles fan. Good for you. How do you think Aiden? How do you think Aiden would do with a top 5 O line? I think he would have a better chance and will look better
He'll
than he did
have a
this
better
year.
chance. Yeah, he'll look way
You
better
know, I mean,
because
he
he'll have
needs
time
a
in the pocket.
chance.
That's what
He
he
needs
does.
a
He's a
chance.
pocket guy. He's a pocket passer. He's not very mobile. He's
Yeah.
being more mobile because he has to be now.
Where's the flag? What up, Raider fan from Iowa since I was 11?
Appreciate
And
you,
yeah,
brother.
I think Brady is stealing Ben Johnson. This could be legit. This could be lit. What's up, brother? I'm really hoping that's who it is. I mean,
Yeah.
again, we're gonna have to wait a few more weeks yet.
Yeah, go through a couple more interviews. These
Unless
guys
they
gotta
lose next week.
Yeah, these guys gotta
We
keep
could
up.
see not only having the weapons, but having the will to use them. Yeah.
Yeah, I got put.
Let's see. Hi, Hat Nation. Dak for Max. Fitz,
Wow.
my butt. Not even close, buddy.
Let me think what team this guy likes. I don't know. Starts with the C.
That's funny.
S.
Nice try though. I'll give you credit, man. That was.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious. Those would be the most
We can
hilarious
work
shit ever.
something out. We just got Teddy back, so Hendon might be on the. I am fine with taking Hendon Hooker. I really would be. I'm more on board with that now than I was, say, 2 weeks ago if that name popped up. Especially with the possibility that we get Ben Johnson.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Yuck, no deal. Dak is mid and he's Kirk Cousins with better feet.
Yeah.
I like that.
Who do you want the greatest draft? We covered it earlier.
Yeah. I mean, I got my take. Jay's got his take.
Yeah.
He wants wide receiver. I'm going Abdul Carter.
Yeah. But I ain't mad at Abdul Carter, though. So that's a thing.
Odell Davis quote. Let's see. If we win the Super Bowl, God willing, I think Ben will stay. I don't think he would stay if you guys win the Super Bowl. I think there's more of a chance for him to leave if they win. That's what I've been saying all along. If you lose, you might still keep him. I don't know. He may still want to leave. I don't know. I mean, there's no way of telling right now. I mean, it's all. I don't know. Really, I don't think he'd stay because of a dynasty. I think he'd be there, win the Super Bowl. I got my ring. I want to go and do this on my own and try and win a ring now. That's
yeah. I think he's gonna try to do it on his own. That's what it's looking like.
Hey, it makes sense. I mean, you just did it as an OC. Now let's go do it as a HC.
Yeah.
You guys need to bring back Del Rio. You guys were heavy contenders. Yeah, the players weren't too crazy about him, though. The thing with Del Rio, though, it was a chance to have Gruden come back, and Mark Davis just jumped at it, which is part of the reason why he let him go.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't mind Del Rio. The team seemed like it was responding to him, like in the win column.
It
seemed like, it seemed like the team was on the up. I would have been fine with keeping him. I don't know.
Yeah. The only thing with that is that if you let's say you do bring Del Rio, you got to start from zero again. You're starting from zero again. So it'll take another 2-3 years for you to even see some remote success. And then what, you're gonna let that guy go in year 2?
Yeah, and I think the other thing too. Yeah. I think the other thing now too is with Brady being involved. Brady's not going to have that tendency to go back and let's bring in a former coach. Brady's not going to be patient and wanna wait. Bringing in a former coach. He's going to want to build from the ground up, and that's pretty much what we're doing right now. We're going from the ground up. We're starting with the head coach search, and then everything else will fall in place after that.
Yeah.
You know, if this is his vision, since Mark Davis gave him the the A-OK to do what he wants, or not what he wants, but be heavily involved in helping with the decisions, you know, then that's where we're gonna go, and we're gonna have to deal with it whether we like it or not. You know, I just don't think Brady's gonna do something to put us in a worse position. I can't see him doing that. You know, people have to remember, Brady's not going to come in here and try and damage the team because he's a part owner. If the team gets damaged, like loses value, guess what? His value of percentage that he owns money wise is going to go down. He's going to lose money. He's a businessman now. He's not a football player. He's a part owner of an organization that makes him money. Why would he do something that's going to infringe on that or cause him to lose money? So he's gonna have he's got a vested interest in how well this team does going forward. Because the more money the team makes, guess what? The more money he's making. I said this way earlier in the show, like in the first hour, like 3.5 hours ago. It's just like Shark Tank. You come in and you offer a percentage to one of these investors. Tom Brady's an investor. You offer him a percentage. He wants a return on his investment. So plain and simple, he's putting money on your product, which is the Raiders organization. He wants a percentage. He wants a return on that. That's how he makes his money. He's not going to fuck it up. If he does, he's stupid. He's a horrible business owner if that's the case.
Yeah. We're his team now. It's right now the almighty dollar is what rules Tom Brady.
Who is the best coach in the league? For me, it's Shanahan. I would take Dak for him. You can have Shanahan. I mean, his team's a mess too. He's not much better. He's one game? Would they win 1 or 2 games more than we did?
Yeah, they got pretty. So I don't think they probably are pretty.
No, he's talking about Shanahan being the best coach. I don't think he's the best coach in the league either.
No.
I'm sorry. I know Raider fans aren't going to like this, but I still think the best coach in the league right now is still, until he loses, Andy Reid. I mean. The guy can take horse shit and turn it into fucking gold, or turn it into a Super Bowl trophy. I'm sorry. I know it's not a popular take, but until someone knocks them off that horse, they're still it.
Yep.
You can't deny that.
Got to derail that. You got to derail that.
I forgot that Brady now had stake in the team. Brady should be a great influence on the team. I hope so.
Yeah, we're experiencing the like everybody's saying.
Yeah, Raider Mike, I feel the same way. I don't want him, and I don't ever see him coming back to being a head coach here. I don't even think he'd ever be another head coach anyway, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think his thing is somewhere else now. Appreciate Carlos for tapping in, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, pal.
Yeah.
Jed Hughes going to help make the decision easier for Brady, Seymour, and Davis. Yeah, I was totally on board with that when I saw that report the other day.
Yeah.
And knowing his history and what he's done in the college ranks, whether it be pros and in the coaching ranks, whether it be pros or college, and like what was brought up earlier. Did you do it on your show today?
Yeah, I did it. So
you brought that up, right? I knew I saw
brought that up. Yeah. So basically,
do you have it now?
Yeah. Hold on, let me pull it up. Real quick.
If you got it, throw it up.
Yeah, I'll throw it up right now.
Anybody that's not familiar with this Jed Hughes gentleman, what he is he works for for a company that is like a headhunter. Anybody that's familiar with a headhunter company, it's somebody that helps
I thought I did. It was
fill job positions for people.
Johnson, that's
or helps organizations find people to fill jobs. So what he does with this company he works for is he assists professional sports teams in hiring or vetting and looking into head coaches, other coaching candidates like assistant coaches. He's got wait till you see this list. He's got a pretty damn good resume as far as head coaches that he's helped get hired in the NFL. Yeah. And we're not talking about, he got this guy hired and a year later the guy was let go or 2 years. They're pretty successful coaches. Wait till you see the list. And he's even got some good basketball ones too. I mean, I'm not a big basketball fan, but I know the names.
Yeah. So this guy basically
pull it up.
I don't have it. I thought I just talked about
it.
Yeah, I don't. But let me
Well,
look them up. I think I can look
you
them
might
up.
remember what
Jed
they
Hughes.
were.
Jed Hughes. Hold on. But yeah, basically, you give this guy your wish list of teams that you want to go ahead and get right. So you give your guy a list of head coaches you want to get. This guy will go out
Mhm.
and get and try to line those interviews up for you. So that's basically what he does. And so it looks with this move, y'all. I mean, it's basically uh, the Raiders doing things the right way, and that's what you want. You want him to big. You want them to do things the right way. But I think I got this pulled up. Hold on. He's. Let me sign that. Come on. All right.
Slum Life. I mean, there's a lot of quarterback, well, not a lot, but there's a few out there. I'm not. I don't even want to bring in a free
All
agent
right. I
quarterback, to
got
be
it.
honest with you.
Sure.
I mean, the one everybody's hoping for is Sam Donald, but I don't see him going.
All right. So this guy, be ready. I can put him up.
Yeah, go whenever you're ready.
I think you have to add it. There we go. All right. So that's Jed Hughes. He's a vice chairman of
Oh shit!
Corn Ferry.
Sorry. Hang on. What the hell did I just do?
Oh, you're good.
I didn't want to do that.
There
it is. That's what I
All
wanted.
right, cool. Yeah, so Jed Hughes is the vice chairman of Corn Ferry, and they basically handle. They're basically like a headhunter, employment agency, if you want to kind of put it in the simplest terms. But these guys go out and get coaches
Sacktown
with
Mike. Later,
sports
buddy.
teams. So, for them to go out and kind of get somebody of this caliber, I mean, their intention is to try to get they're trying to do due diligence on it on this position. So they're trying to go ahead and do as many interviews as possible. I mean, that's why you're seeing a whole list of teams more than last year interview, because they're trying to get the right person. They want to make sure they get the one. So yeah, that's Jed Hughes. This guy.
That's a cute picture of him.
I know.
So let's see. I love our division because we are rivals, but it's always a friendly rivalry. We all appreciate each other, but want our teams to win. Of course we do. I mean, I don't hate on Broncos fans, or I don't like the team. I'm civil to Broncos fans. You know what? If you come in my channel or Jay's channel or anyone that's associated with us, and you're respectful, and you have combos with us, and we talk.
Yeah,
we talk players and such, and teams and games and scores. I'm fine with it. It's the people that come in and are like, "Oh, you guys fucking suck," and the ones that just had no context to anything. They just come in and just throw stupid shit out. I like having intelligent conversations with people. On that note, Jay, you got to get out then. See, you're sick. I could tell you're a little slow on that one.
I got it really quick.
I want to be able to have productive banter back and forth. I have no problem bringing a fan on of an opposite team. No problem. I'll go toe to toe with you talking shit about, talking about our teams, good and bad, whatever.
Right.
I don't deny that our team sucked this year. If I'm denying and saying we don't suck, then I'm delusional myself. You got to know when you're good and when you're not. Right now, we're not good.
We are not good.
So dude, I respect you as a Broncos fan. I don't like your team. I want Buffalo to win.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But if you guys win, you win. I just hope if it comes down where you guys have to play the Chiefs next week, and you guys win tomorrow and have to play the Chiefs, I hope you beat the Chiefs. I hate the Chiefs more than I hate you, just like the Broncos.
Yeah, we hate the Chiefs more than the Broncos.
Andy Reid has played our division as a Bolts fan for so long. As a Bolts fan, I think Herbert is good, but I feel keep spinning up. I feel like anytime the lights shine brightest, he can't do anything. What do you guys think? I've always said this. I liked Herbert, but I just don't think he's got it, like, to get them to where they need to be.
I don't think he'll be able to take you guys to the next level. That might be
I
it.
don't think you're gonna. You know what it is? I'm gonna put it this way, Jay. You tell me if I'm right or if I'm wrong or if I'm on the money with this here. I think Herbert is the new Derek Carr of the AFC West.
He might be.
He is like your version of our Derek Carr when he played for us. Meaning, he's good. He puts up great numbers. He has great seasons. But when it gets to the point where you need him the most in the playoffs, when you make the playoffs very rarely, and then when you do make it, you consistently lose first round. I think he is pretty much your Derek Carr.
Yeah. Because he had all the weapons. He had everybody was pretty much healthy. Bosa played, Mac played. I mean, he had was it McConkey? I mean, he couldn't get him the ball. I mean, that's the problem. So
I mean, he definitely got McConkey the ball today, yesterday's game. I mean, that was incredible. That kid had a great game.
Yeah, but no, I mean, I don't know. He might not be the one to take you past the first round. And sometimes it's like that. Sometimes you get the guy who's kind of that mid quarterback, who he might get you to the playoffs, but first round is just like
let's draft a couple of QBs. I mean, I'm not opposed to that either. We could draft one that with the hope is the one that's going to be the one for the future, and then you could always grab another one later on. There's plenty of them. If you're grabbing one in the later rounds, and you know he's not starting anytime soon, it's just adding depth and competition.
Exactly.
Will help Mark Davis be less of an idiot. They're referring to to Jed. Burn, Raven and Lamar. Yeah. Good luck this off season.
Yeah.
Herbert is this generation's real Phillip Rivers. Yeah, kind of.
They made that comparison.
Yeah. Herbert is definitely no Lamar. Lamar's his own breed. I'm curious to see who's going to win the MVP this year. If they're going to give it to him, or if it should go to Josh Allen. To be honest with you, I just love the fact that Mahomes his name is going to be mentioned. Is not going to be mentioned in any of the awards. Not even it's not mentioned in the Pro Bowl. He's got no shot at winning the MVP.
Yeah.
If you want to pick an MVP on the Chiefs side, I think you'd have to go with fucking. Oh my God, what's his name?
Give me a second.
The defensive end, lineman, Chris Jones. I think you'd have to go with him as their MVP. He's Rivers 2.0. Rivers was pretty bad, dude. I don't know about that one. Oh, Ryan Leaf was bad too. Thank God I bet the Texans today. Yikes! Yeah, I would have taken the Texans today too. I would never pick the Chargers in the playoffs ever.
Yeah,
bad experience, bad history with them in the playoffs. They're just not good.
All right.
I think I'm starting to run out of steam.
All right. Yeah, it's pretty late where I'm at too. So I think we're gonna go ahead and maybe call it a night.
It's 2:40 in the morning here.
For you, it's 12:40 for me, man.
I probably might not even go to bed, to be honest with you. I might just fall asleep in the morning sometime and sleep most of the day. It snowed like crazy today. We got like maybe about 5 or 6 inches on the ground out there.
Yeah.
I'm not going anywhere tomorrow.
All right. There you
I went out and did my shit earlier today. Hey, did you hear me earlier talk about the Booster Club stuff?
No.
We had our executive board meeting today. The first one with the new regime in power now. So this was the first one of me running it as the actual president now.
Oh, nice.
So the board, everybody on it approved us to go ahead and work on an online store.
Oh, cool.
So we're going to go with the actual company that does all our current merchandise right now. They offer that option as an online store.
Okay.
So hopefully I want to get it up and running by the end of this month. So we'll be able to start selling the Booster Club merchandise.
There you go.
And I'm kind of hoping to eventually maybe piggyback off of that with something of my own stuff,
Yeah.
But so hopefully we're going to start small. like just like 3 or 4 items first, see how that starts, how that goes. The good thing is I can use all the current inventory we have right now. I got like two big ass Rubbermaid bins in the back of
Uh-huh.
my wife's Arcadia,
Yeah, yeah,
sitting there full of t-shirts and winter hats and magnets and all kinds of other
yeah,
shit. Well, I just keep it in the car because we go to different events that we host and everything and do during the season. Stuff's
bro.
always in the car, so if somebody needs it. But they're going to be able to take some of that stuff we have on hand already, stuff we already paid for. So
And move it. Yeah.
whatever we sell, it's right in our right in the bank. It's
Oh, that's
perfect.
good. Yeah.
This is something I've been wanting to do for the last few months. You know, because we got a big dealer coming up next year. We got the Raiders coming here to play the Patriots in New England.
Yes, sir.
So
Yep.
we're going to need to procure some funds to host a pregame party the night before and the tailgate the day of the game. I've already been in talks with one of the presidents from the Black Hole chapter out in Nevada, and I'm waiting to hear
Uh-huh.
back from Mark Jones, who's the actual head of the overall Black Hole.
Yeah.
Have you seen the videos of them doing the march from Mandalay Bay
Yeah.
to the
Yeah.
reboot?
Yeah.
Well, the
Yeah.
big tall guy that's usually next to the flag bearer has a cowboy hat on and the
Yeah.
jacket, real
Uh
tall
huh.
guy. That's Mark Jones.
Yeah.
That's the guy that's the president of the Black Hole. So, because they usually tend to travel for some of these away games, and I'm kind of hoping they come out here
Uh huh.
so we can kind of work with them and do a joint venture.
Oh, that'd be good.
Because if
Yeah.
they come out, I know Captain Jack wants to come up here, so he's part of that. That also will hopefully pull Gorilla Rilla over here, Senorita, and Violator. You know, Wayne Marbury. The good thing is, I talk to Wayne all the time in private message on Instagram or Facebook, so I got a good rapport with him too. So that'd be great if they come out. We get them to come to the party. It helps bring in people, and that's what we
Oh
want.
yeah. Oh
You
yeah.
know.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a good year. We got a lot of stuff to do for the club this year.
Oh,
It's going to be a
definitely.
busy year.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
the good thing is with me being out of work now permanently and doing this, I've got all the time in the world. So
Oh, that's good.
I
Yeah.
thought I was only going to be out for about 2 hours tonight. Here it is.
Hey,
It's
you're going on 4. You're going on 4 hours.
I've been out for 3 hours and 45 minutes. It's quarter to 3 in the morning now. I started
Yeah.
this at 11 o'clock.
Yeah. I
No,
know. And like you got
I'm probably
we
gonna
still
have
got
no
like
voice tomorrow.
60. You got about almost 70 people in the building. Salute to everybody.
I know, and that's the tough
Everybody
part
tapping
that's
in.
making me not want to leave right now because of the
Yeah,
amount of
yeah.
people that is still viewing this. I mean, it's just been a great turnout. I appreciate everybody, coming in and interacting in the chat. This has been a fun night.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jay, I thank you for coming on.
Oh,
Last
of
minute
course.
jumped in and,
Appreciate you for having me
you
on
know,
as always. Uh-huh.
got you over,
100%.
some streams on your channel.
Yeah.
Uh, Anybody that's still watching, make sure you make it over to my guy Jay's channel. Jay, hit it up again.
Yeah. So make sure you guys tap in. It's Just Raiders Baby Podcast. That's Just Raiders Baby Podcast. Make sure you guys go ahead and check in, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications. Like we're doing this show now. This is a pop-up show. I'm like, I'm gonna hop on a little bit with my guy right here. We're gonna do it. I just did the Saturday morning show. I do a Saturday morning show every damn Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific. And then we do our Wednesday show. That's the Rated Connection. That goes down every damn Wednesday, 7 p.m. Pacific. That's 10
I
p.m.
love it when
Eastern
you
for
say it
all of
that
our
way.
East Coast fams. That's me, Jeff, Cheeto Linus, and I'll be Raider 10. We do the damn thing. I had Cheeto on this morning, so it was a
Yeah,
really good
yeah.
show.
That was a good
We
show.
talked about the coaches. Yeah, we talked about the coaches. Ben Johnson kind of dabbled on Pete Carroll and a couple of the other guys as well. So make sure appreciate Big Dog with the
Yeah, thank you.
subscription. Appreciate you, brother. 100%.
I just put the Linktree account up. If you click on that link, that'll take you all to take you to all the social media platforms that I'm on and the Booster Club is on. So go for it. Hit us up. Follow us on all of those.
Yes, sir.
You
Yes,
know, we
sir. Yeah, make
appreciate
sure you
the
guys,
support that all of you give. You
yeah,
know,
keep
this
supporting the
is
show. Keep supporting the content. I mean, we'll do shows. We'll talk and we'll shoot the shit. We're interacting with you guys. This is your platform as much as it is ours. We want to hear you guys' thoughts on a lot of what's going on with the Raider Nation, with the news, like Ben Johnson and all the coaches coming in. I mean, this is going to affect the future. We didn't want to go down this way, but it's here, and we just gotta go through the motions now.
we got to
So
deal with it.
yeah,
Yeah,
we
so
gotta see who's
you
gonna
know,
come in.
stay tuned for all our channels and everything. You know, hit those notifications on the
Yep.
subscribe.
Yeah, especially
Because we got
yours, because you do pop up shows more than
yeah,
I
I'll
do.
pop
You do
on at any
way more off
time.
top.
You know, I
Yeah,
can do
you do it randomly. Yeah, so you
Jay's
gotta get
show is on. Jay, what he's asking what time on Saturdays for your show?
10 a.m. Pacific. That's 1 p.m. Eastern. So yeah, make sure you tap in, brother. You can watch the replay from this morning. I'm on with Cheeto, and then we talked about Ben Johnson
Darth
and
Vader,
everybody else.
really?
Really, and then fuck the Raiders. Wow, that's great, bro.
Yeah, I've been on the show with Jay. I think it was your first show, right? I stopped in
Yeah,
on.
so you did the inaugural show with me. That was cool. That was fire.
Yeah,
We talked about that was Chargers week. So we did Chargers
yes,
week, and then
yeah,
we were on
yeah,
the fence about AP, and then we're like, oh well, we'll see what happens. But yeah,
yeah. This week's been just been a whirlwind of a week. It's been a
oh
lot
yeah,
of
for
stuff,
sure.
but yeah,
It's been
definitely,
crazy week.
definitely stay tuned to our channels and our notifications. You know, with everything
Yeah.
coming up with head coaching searches, coordinators, GMs. Um, we'll have a lot of thoughts on what we think it fits best, or just our general opinion. You guys hop on the chat, ask us
Yeah.
questions, give us your thought process. I have no problem talking to anybody that's in the channel. I don't care what team you're a fan of. Just keep, as long as you keep it respectful and don't spam. So you give
Yeah.
everybody else a chance to enter their chat, so I can keep up with it. Today was a challenge for sure. I mean, the
Yeah.
chat was pretty freaking active, which was awesome.
Yeah. That was
You know
good.
what? Everybody that's in the chat makes our job so much easier.
Oh yeah.
Because you present us with questions and your opinions, and we chit chat and we talk about them. It's when the show first starts out and nobody's in yet because they haven't seen it pop up yet.
Yeah.
You just sit here and you just start talking, and like if you watch the first like 8 minutes or so of this show tonight, you'll see that's exactly what happened. Where nobody was popping in. I just jumped in and just started talking. Until somebody started posting questions and comments, and then it just takes off from there.
Yeah.
So
And we
tonight was
got like
probably the one of
60
the
people in the building.
yeah. I mean, we're
Insane.
still at
Late
60.
night. Yeah, late night Saturday night. It's all good,
And it
man. We,
keeps
we love
jumping
it.
up and down too. I mean, it just was
Yeah.
high as 80 a second
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah.
So I mean, I really appreciate everybody that popped in.
For
I do
sure.
hate to cut it
100%.
short. No, cut it short.
Yeah.
I've been on for almost 4 hours.
I know. You're like,
Not really
time
cutting
to
it
wrap it
short,
up.
but
Yeah.
I know people are still interested. I mean, if I had a little bit more energy in me right now and didn't have such a long day that I already went through, I probably would stay on. But
Yeah.
it's all quiet in the house now. Everybody in the house is asleep, and
Same.
I don't
Same.
feel like putting my headphones on at this point.
Yeah.
Tom Brady returns as QB. Brady's only hope. I hope that's not true. That would suck.
Yeah. Not a 46,
I'm good.
47
I'm
year
good
old
with
Tom
moving on
Brady,
from
bro.
Tom Brady
No.
being a quarterback or a player
Yeah. He
again.
he could be the owner GM if we want.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah.
I'll take his
So,
mind over his arm. Let a younger
Jay,
man play
thank
the
you
game.
again for popping on and entertaining the crowd with me. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
for sure. Appreciate you for
I'm
having me on, brother.
probably more than likely going to do this again tomorrow during the games, as long as Turf and them aren't on, because I don't
Yeah.
want to take away from their crowd.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
if anything, I would jump on with them, but I will also stream it on my channel. So if my notification pops up that I'm on,
Yeah.
obviously I'll be on somewhere on with somebody. But
Yep. Yep.
I'm grinding these hours out, baby. So
Yeah.
everybody, stay safe. Anybody that's out in the California, LA area, be careful out there. Stay safe.
Mhm.
When you're told to evacuate, get the hell out of there. Don't mess
Yeah.
around.
Don't mess
I know
with
the
it.
fires are starting to kick back up
Don't risk
again,
it.
and they're popping up in more spots now too. So
Yeah.
stay safe. Have a good evening, everybody.
Alrighty,
Later,
y'all.
brother.
Don't
We'll catch you
forget to
tomorrow.
like and subscribe as
Yes,
always.
please like and
Hit
subscribe
your
to
bar
both of
tabs.
us, and have a
Yep.
good evening, folks.
Yep. Peace, guys. Salute.